Hi Pisces, Bailey B hanging out for another intuitive reading to help you explore your subconscious and see what's going on. Thank you for being here. I intend for this reading to give you something fascinating to think about, and I hope you can use that information to lead you to more safety and more fulfillment. I have a few cool things happening this week. I'm putting out my nightly shorts. If you haven't checked those out, they're free this week for everyone, and then starting Friday, I'll be opening up my members only section. So we have another love reading coming out on Friday, and those daily shorts will be for members only. So I'm very excited to start a little Bailey Bee bouquet. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of really cool times coming up in the future together. So I'm very glad you're here with me, Pisces. I'm very excited about all the cool things to come. Hope everything's going well in your world. Today I have the Animal Spirits by Krans, my favorite Ricardo, Cavolo, Tarot del Fuego, and then a regular tarot deck to clarify. Let's start off with an animal spirit guide. What is Pisces dealing with right now, midweek? What spirit animal can we look to? What's this? Ooh, the hawk. We've had the hawk energy recently. This is a divine message, Pisces. So let's see what divine message Spirit has for us today. Let's read it. Watchful, all-seeing, a messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. I remember this now. It's so uncanny that we keep getting this card because I feel like that's one of our biggest strengths, Pisces, is our ability to zoom in and check out the details and then zoom out and see those details in a larger context and understand the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. So this is a big perspective shift, Pisces, coming towards you. Some message here is being sent down from the other side, from the cosmos, from whatever you relate to on your spiritual path. This is a message coming in to get your attention. So let's get some qualifiers, clarifiers out here. What is this message from Spirit that Pisces needs to know? One more. What is this message? Oh, I guess two more. King of Cups on the back of the deck. So we have the Eight of Pentacles first, Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords out here upside down, and then the Ten of Wands. Wow, this is really interesting. So Wands energy here for sure. The Ace of Wands is a new passionate idea, and this is what I feel like is coming down from divinity, telling you, giving you a heads up, telling you something specific that needs to be heard and is really important to the course of your life right now. The Eight of Pentacles tells me this has something to do with your work, your career, your expertise in your field, something that you've been working on for quite a while, and you've built up a reputation. The Two of Swords indicates that this is a type of crossroads that you might be at. You might feel a little bit stuck between one decision or another, like you're not seeing things clearly or you're not able to express yourself clearly at the moment. So I'll get some clarifiers, asking about what that could be. But I do see this new idea, new beginning here for you, Pisces, that is a divinely guided inspiration, some action that you're going to take that you feel kind of was spurred from your inside intuition, your guts. Like you had a sudden urge or a sudden epiphany to do something, and all of a sudden you just kind of feel like you know where you're headed. Then we have the Knight of Swords reversed here, which, you know, upright is kind of running ragged, like you're pushing yourself really hard, you have a lot coming at you, you don't know where you're going, you feel blindfolded, and you could possibly, you know, hurt yourself if you keep going on in this energy. But reversed could be a slowdown, a step back, to take a bit of a rest, to rejuvenate, and to slow down the pace of your life, to kind of like give yourself a breather. And a lot of times that's a good time to take a higher perspective and zoom out a little bit. We have the Ten of Wands here, lastly, talking about a final push, an ending to a cycle. The Ace of Wands here talks about a new beginning. The Ten of Wands talks about a completion. So this, for me, in the context of our readings, I feel like is an ending to burdens, an ending to feeling like you're doing everything all on your own. You've been really fighting for what you believe in and what you feel is right for you in your life, and it's felt like an uphill battle. And I feel like at this point we're sort of wrapping it up. Like you've gotten all of these wands from all of these different battles, you've come out the other side victorious, and you've used all of these lessons that you've learned to prop yourself up, to make yourself a raft here so that you could keep going, keep moving forward, and stay afloat during all of this. The King of Cups on the back of the deck. This could be a different energy coming towards you, Pisces. Maybe somebody who understands where you've been, understands where you're coming from, somebody who can relate to you with all of these, you know, I want to say trials you've been through lately, but just somebody who's mature enough, has been through enough knocks in their life to have perspective, to understand how difficult life can be sometimes, and the kind of person that has compassion for the battles that you've fought. So this could also be your energy, Pisces, like your more graduated, mature way of thinking. But I do kind of feel like there's another energy here. So let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on. All right, so what is it that we need to know that Divinity is trying to tell us about our work situation? One card there, let's get two cards. What does our work and our career need in terms of information right now? The Six of Pentacles came out second. And the Ace of Swords. What? We had the Ace of Swords last reading too. So the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands. This is a new inspiration, a new idea, a new action that you're taking based around your career. Maybe you're taking a leap of faith. Maybe you had a new innovation that you came up with after kind of facing a certain problem for a long time. This idea is the one that you're going to choose to follow. This is the one, Pisces, the one that's going to lead you to victory. I see with the Six of Pentacles, you might be getting some help financially, an investor, a loan, maybe even just, you know, a first round of inventory, that kind of thing. I'm not seeing like a windfall here, but I am definitely seeing some sort of helpful hand for you to start this new idea and for you to double down on your expertise in the career that you've been wanting to cultivate for a long time now. Yeah, so I definitely see a new beginning, a new start to, or like when something's sort of kick-started or like relaunched, if that makes sense. It's maybe something that you've had on the back burner, you've been working on for a long time, but at this point you may have had like a new idea for a marketing innovation or some sort of, you know, spark that leads you to a new way of looking at this whole endeavor. And with that is going to come extra support for you to like move forward on this idea that you've come up with. All right, so what is this indecision or this in-between feeling that we have? What is Pisces dealing with? One more card. What is Pisces dealing with the Two of Swords? So we have the Four of Pentacles and the Fool card. So this is a new business opportunity, a new way of looking at your finances or something that has to do with your finances or your career. The Four of Pentacles talks about somebody who has made it for themselves in the big city, is very successful, has these pentacles, but they cling to the pentacles. Like they don't want to let go of their success. So this might be a fear of you sort of taking that road less traveled that we were talking about, whether you should stay and cling to what you have or whether you should take a new opportunity and kind of take a risk here with the Fool energy. But I'm seeing that this choice is kind of maybe not up to you. Maybe it's a choice that you're kind of being forced to make regardless. Like the option to stay in place is not really there. Yeah, well, I'm hesitating because I'm getting like a couple different storylines in my head, but because I always look at the Six of Pentacles and this person is handing 4 coins to the person here. They're weighing out 4 coins specifically. So this is like reminding me of these 4 coins here on the Four of Pentacles card. So honestly, I just had this idea that you might be choosing between getting these 4 pentacles from somebody that is going to keep you more stable, or you're going to choose to go out on your own with this new idea and choose the Fool energy. So with this Two of Swords, here I'm seeing that one option is to stay secure, take this money, take this backing, take this job, or stay in the job that you're in right now. Keep that security, keep that tightness around your pentacle material stability, or you choose to take a chance on this Ace of Swords, this new idea, this new adventure, really, and you hop off that cliff with the Fool energy. So I'm almost seeing like a split here. Some of you are going to choose stability, some of you are going to choose the new path. So let's see where this Ace of Wands is leading us as well. This is Ace of Wands energy for Pisces. Why are we being given a split path? And what is the Ace of Wands telling us? What else? What is the Ace of Wands here for Pisces? What is the Ace? Oh, okay. So this new opportunity that is represented here with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, it looks to me like if you take it, you are on your way, Pisces. I don't know if you can see these 3 white horses that just popped out. All 3 of these horses are on their way to victory. You're even in the Death card here, this is you being driven somewhere by another entity. Like you're being carried on the back of this white horse. This is success. This is an ending to the old. This is a rebirth. And especially with the Sun card out here, this is victory. This is winning. This is, you know, your wish come true. This is happiness. This is you being so proud of yourself for taking this risk, and letting the things go that you were afraid of, letting your fears fall behind you, letting your inspiration move you forward. And yeah, this might feel like an ending to you. You might feel like, you know, something is over. And it could even be that feeling of stability. But there's nothing that replaces the feeling of riding high on top of a white horse in the sunshine. This is success, recognition, happiness, just all kinds of good success, good feelings, you getting rid of something and letting this old part of you die and be reborn. This is incredible. So I see here that this is going to be a difficult decision for you, and that it is always easier to stay in the comfortable place. And you might feel like if you hop on this horse and you go through this, you chase this success, this new idea, this thing that is kind of being shown to you right now, it might feel like a death. It might feel like you're leaving something behind, an old you, an old way of thinking, old values. I'm just really seeing this rebirth being so pleasant, so powerful, and so positive for you, even like with your health. If you've been feeling a lot of anxiety or stress, I think this is something that's going to relieve you of stress once you make this decision. Yeah, I mean, I typically try not to give like really specific advice because everyone's on their own path, and you know better than I do, Pisces, about your own life. So, use your own discernment, obviously. But I couldn't really ask for a better sign. If you're looking for a confirmation, if you're looking for, divine to tell you to take this chance, this is a sign to me that even though this is difficult, it's going to be successful, and it's going to be like a really happy decision for you. And it's even going to bring you less stress. It's going to bring you out of a place where you felt like you're running ragged for the longest time. I think you might be able to come out of burnout mode. Let's pick some clarifiers here, but that's kind of what I'm getting. What is this Knight of Swords reversed for Pisces? What is this Knight of Swords reversed? Okay, so it's a piece of information coming in. Things lining up for you really well. A lot of synchronicities. You might be like wondering how you're going to pull this off, and then all of a sudden, like, say you're like, oh, I need childcare between the such and such hours to pull this off, and then you find a place that's within your price range. Or you're like, oh, I need a car in order to get to this place and back, and all of a sudden you have a friend who offers to sell you their car for cheap. Things like that, where you weren't expecting it, but it's something that's kind of lining up for you to let you have a chance at this new idea, this new page that you're turning. And I see it like easing your stress, easing the friction in your life. Like, this is going to help you flow more freely. And then with the Hermit card here, I always think of meditation, time for visualizing what you want your future to look like, taking time to sit in that energy of getting your wish granted. It is not required that we have to be there to actually feel the feeling. It can be a really rejuvenating exercise to sit down, close your eyes, imagine you in that success space whether it's like in your ideal home or eating all the food you want or getting a certain amount of money in your bank account, which really is just going to lead you to be able to do other things, right? So it's not really ever about the actual money, but you being able to take that vacation you want, or to take a year off work and be able to write your novel. That's what I'm talking about. Things that you would change your entire emotional state. These are the things that you can sit down, close your eyes, and visualize and put yourself there, daydream, imagine what it looks like, imagine what it feels like, steep yourself in those emotions, and that is going to be healing in itself. Also is going to bring you closer to feeling those feelings in everyday life when you're not closing your eyes. So that's what the Hermit card is for me. It's this call to let yourself feel the feelings of success even before you're there. It's a fun exercise, and it really helps rejuvenate your body and your soul. So let's get the Ten of Wands. What is this completion for Pisces? We're going from the Ace of Wands to the Six of Wands to the Eight of Wands to the Ten of Wands. It's the whole progression. What is the Wands for Pisces right now? Two of Swords repeated again. What else are we doing with this Ten of Wands? Is that the Ten of Wands again? Oh my gosh. Wheel of Fortune on the back of the deck. Okay. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Ten of Wands out clarifying the Ten of Wands. This Ten of Wands is like a more obviously a burden that's being carried. But if you see how close this person is to their home, how close they are to unloading all these burdens and bringing home the fruits of their labor. They've been out working, they've gathered all these things, and now they're bringing them home. So this is definitely an ending, and you bringing home a bundle, bringing home stability, fortune, something that's going to help you float along. The Two of Swords is this choice again. If you're feeling blindfolded or like you're in between, you're kind of stuck, you're not sure which choice to make, the recommendation I always give is to go inwards and to ask the question directly out loud and wait for the answer. Sometimes you'll hear it audibly, sometimes you'll just kind of know in your gut, but this is a call to move inward and to make a choice with your intuition, and not with your head, if that makes sense. I want to go back to this Four of Pentacles Fool energy, because that's what was clarifying the Two of Swords here at the beginning. These are the two choices I feel like you have to choose between. The stability, the Four of Pentacles. These Four of Pentacles, they don't grow much from here. They stay there. They're stable. They're stuck. They're stagnant. This person is very miserly, so those are like clinging to their pentacles. It is a stable place, but it is not a place of growth. So you're choosing between this and, you know, embracing this Fool energy, taking on a new adventure, something that's completely uncertain in terms of what you actually know facts wise. You may feel like you can't really see the future, but what I'm seeing here with the cards is that taking this chance is going to end a cycle for you and really bring you to a place of riding high on these white horses. So I see a lot of luck for you here in this new endeavor, and a lot of like an end to a major karmic cycle if you choose to get off of this wheel of fortune and take a chance on something new. Your fortune is going to change. That's what the Wheel of Fortune here on the back of the deck is telling me. If you decide to make this new choice, your fortune is going to change. The Knight of Pentacles is clearly, obviously, talking about your money, your financial situation, but this is something that comes in slowly, that builds slowly over time, takes all the seasons to cultivate. It's the only knight in the deck that isn't moving, but if you see here, it's kind of the opposite of the Knight of Swords energy. This is frantic, this is chaos, this is worry, anxiety, and not really going anywhere. This is the opposite. It is stability, it is consistency, knowing what's coming around the corner, being diligent, doing something daily, continuing to keep the faith even if you can't see the growth right away. To me, this signifies success in the end. So, all this being said, you do have a choice to make between the old and the new, the safe and the uncomfortable, the stable and the growth, and stability and growth. So let's get some cards of advice for you here. Let's do it with this deck. What are some cards of advice for Pisces here right now? We have this decision to make. I've been told that the new adventure is a pretty safe bet, but how do we know for sure? What's the advice for Pisces? Ace of Pentacles on the back of the deck. Okay, what a great sign. This is a new beginning in your finances. New opportunities, new information, new ideas, new people coming towards you to expand your opportunities. The Nine of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. The Nine of Wands is the completion here, right? We were moving through this progression. You might get stuck here. That's what I'm almost seeing if you don't choose to take this new path. The new path is actually going to bring you to the Ten of Wands. Even though it seems like it's starting you over at the beginning with the Ace of Wands, it's going to take you from all of this work, all of this buildup, all of these things that you've been carrying over time, and it's going to hand you that 10th wand so that you can complete this cycle. The Ten of Swords was here in our last reading as well. The Eight of Swords was also here in our last reading. This is about letting yourself go, unbinding yourself, realizing that you can make this choice for yourself. Nobody else is there to make it for you. Nobody can force you to make either choice. You can make it all for yourself, even though it doesn't feel like it. You might feel like your hands are tied behind your back or you're blindfolded, but you do have the capacity to do this for yourself. And then the Ten of Swords is a recognition, acknowledgement that it's been painful, that you've had a lot of big emotions about this. You might have spent a lot of time feeling super angry or crying or kind of exploding, having a short fuse and feeling confused, not really knowing what to do. But this new ace that's repeating over and over again, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. This is the thing that is being sent to you from divine on the wings of this hawk, saying, hello, we see you and we hear you, and this is the direction we want you to take a chance in. We acknowledge that it's been a lot of work and that you have basically come to the end of your rope. But that's when you need to untie yourself, put all these burdens down, let it go, start anew, and you're actually going to end up completing this cycle. So I hope that makes sense, Pisces. I hope that brought you some inspiration and some clues as to which decision to make, which place to turn, and how to move forward right now. But if you do make the choice to embrace this new idea, this new inspiration, this new direction, I see it working out really well for you here. So I hope that you can allow yourself that time, that love, and that belief in yourself to take that next step, to add that 10th wand, to complete the cycle, to unbind yourself, and to get rid of all of these old sorts and start all over again, because the wheel of fortune is here and it's turning in your favor right now. If you decide to take a chance on the universe is ready to catch you. I see it here. So thank you for being here, Pisces. Please press the like button if you haven't already. Share this message with somebody else if you feel like it might resonate with one of your friends or somebody else who might need to hear this. That would be great. I will see you Friday morning for a regular reading, and then Friday evening for our members only love reading. And I wish you the best of luck with this decision, Pisces. And as always, I hope you live long and prosper.